Let me introduce you to the 3 channels of communication in a relationship on the example to communicate the love to your partner. The first one is to tell your partner that you love him. The second one is to show your partner that you love him. And the third one is to let your partner feel that you love him. Of course, it's not either or. It's more an accord, a combination of those 3 channels. So this combination could be for your partner, that your partner primarily needs to see that you love her, then to hear that you love her, and then to feel that you love her. For you, it could be quite the opposite. You primarily need to hear that your partner loves you, then you need to feel that your partner loves you, and then you need to see that your partner loves you. So, who of you already thought about this concept of those 3 channels? Great. So, how could you identify now those channels? Of course, you could just ask your partner. But what I recommend you here is to start with carefully listening. The reason why we use a special combination of those channels is because we subconsciously want to use our partner, this combination, to communicate to us. And what's good for us, it's also good for our partners, right? Exactly, no. It's the same with food. Just because you like the stinky camembert doesn't mean that your partner likes it. So, how could you identify the combination of those channels in the talking of your partners? Start with listening. If your partner uses often phrases like, "Oh, I hear you, that sounds great," your partner might be into channel 1, that to hear that you love him or her. If your partner uses often phrases like, "Oh, I see you, that looks great," your partner might be into channel 2, to see that you love her. And if your partner uses often phrases like, "I feel you, that feels right," your partner might be in, guess what, channel 3, to feel that you love her. So, now that you figured out the favorite channel of your partner, you can go into a conversation. And this conversation could be look like the following. You can ask, "Honey, how do you know, or how would you know that I really love you?" And she might answer something like, "You know what? Just bring me flowers sometimes when you come home from work." Okay, and if I bring you flowers, what else? You know, when you give me the flowers, just tell me that you love me. Okay, and if I tell you, what else? You know, sometimes I just want you to hold me in your arms so I can feel loved and protected by you. So, let me ask you, what was the first channel in this example? Anybody? It was to hear. What was the second channel? Sorry, see, and the second channel was to hear. It was to hear. And the third channel was to? Exactly. So now you have kind of a manual how to communicate to your partner. And if you would use a walkie-talkie on channel 1, and your partner would use a walkie-talkie on channel 3, wouldn't you change the channels? If you would be in, let's say, Chicago, and you have a map of Disneyland, wouldn't you change the map? If you would use a hammer to open a screw and a screwdriver to nail a picture to the wall, wouldn't you change the tools? Of course you would. Or maybe you don't, I don't know. Maybe you always use the hammer to open a screw and you think now, man, what's wrong with Disneyland? I don't know, I won't judge. But do yourself a favor and use the right channel of communication in your relationship. So to summarize this, what was the first channel again? To hear. Say it together for me, please. What was the first channel? To hear. All right. What was the second channel? To see. And what was the third channel? Okay, nice. Actually, did we restart the clock, or I'm way too fast? Really? Just 3 minutes? I was running backwards. All right. So in preparation was about 10 minutes, and now it's like just 3 minutes. What the fuck? So then, thank you for your attention. I'm looking forward to your questions.